Hello, I'm Veronique Mandel. I'm the coordinator of the journalism program here at St. Clair College. I'd like to introduce you to our new MediaPlex, but why don't we do it on a tour? Here we are on the second floor of the MediaPlex, and we're going to go into our state-of-the-art newsplex. The newsplex is, in fact, one of only 3 such newsplexes in the world. There is one at the University of South Carolina, there's one in Germany, and ours, the only one in Canada. I'd like to tell you about the newsroom and about the rest of the building. Now, we're going to start in the newsroom because that's where all the bells and whistles are, and that's what most of the students like to hear about. Here in our TV control room, our broadcast professors have all of the most modern, state-of-the-art equipment that the students will need to be prepared when they go out into broadcast newsrooms. There was a time when one piece of equipment could fill this entire room. Now they have very compact, state-of-the-art switchers. They have the latest editing equipment and teleprompters, everything they need so that we can make sure that they have all the skills that they need, and providing them tremendous tools, I think, is one of the tremendous assets that we have here in the newsplex. Let's leave television now and make our way over to the radio studio. On the way, we'll pass what we call the hub. The hub is where students bring their work to editors and producers, and we spend a lot of time making sure that everything that leaves the hub is quality. It's ready to go to radio, television, on the web, and into their newspaper. Like our television studio, the radio studio is set up to give the students real-world feeling and experience. So we've created a control room. Here, they will learn not just to produce their own radio show, but also to learn production. Outside the production studio, they have a studio where they can actually put together their own shows. They can sit together and practice, or they can sit and interview live guests. And so it truly is a real-world experience for them, and a quality experience. The newsroom gets to be a very busy place because we also have radio editing stations, 4 of them in fact, where the students can work on their radio shows and then simply transfer them into radio control. In another section of the newsroom, we also have 4 state-of-the-art Avid editing suites, and will ensure that when the students leave us, they will be able to produce quality edited material anywhere in any newsroom across North America, and in fact, anywhere in the world. To support all of the activity and the work that goes on in the newsroom, the students are supported by a number of state-of-the-art labs. These labs are really important because this gives them an opportunity to be able not just take part in classroom labs, but also it gives them an opportunity to work on their own, on their projects in the off time when they're not required in the newsroom or in a lecture. And in addition to the main labs, the students also have an open lab. And again, that open lab is available in the off time so that students, if they're out covering stories, can come in and work in the labs and send their work either to their radio server or to the television server, and of course, to their newspaper. Let's leave the newsroom now and take a look at the classrooms, because clearly it's not just the newsroom that forms this MediaPlex. The MediaPlex is a very composite building, and the students, of course, have lectures, they have a place to hang out, so why don't we go take a look? This is one of 4 multimedia classrooms here in the Newsplex. And you will also notice that each of the rooms has a tremendous amount of light. We've left large windows in these classrooms, and that's something that the students really appreciate. And they'll certainly appreciate on winter days. When the students leave these classrooms and they need a break, you'll notice that they walk along corridors that are pretty colorful. Even the lockers have bright colors, and you'll notice all the oranges and reds and greens in this building. And that was deliberate because we wanted to make sure that this building was alive and the students felt that it was a place where they could come and be creative. And I think we've captured that. Here in the student lounge, the students have an opportunity to socialize, to take a break between classes, and plan what they're going to do on the weekend. And now, as we leave the MediaPlex, I hope that you've had an opportunity to see the state-of-the-art 21st century facility that we have here at St. Clair College. This will give students an opportunity to become the types of 21st century journalists that newsrooms around the world are going to require. I think we're preparing them very well for the next generation of journalism. Thanks for visiting. If you'd like to check us out for yourself, give me a call. I'm Veronique Mandel.